What's going on, fellow Platinum Trophy chasers? Today, we're going to do a Platinum Trophy review on Gotham Knights. The total amount of trophy points in Gotham Knights is 1,275. This game has a total of 49 trophies with 1 Platinum, 2 Gold, 7 Silver, and 39 Bronze trophies. To start, this game doesn't have any glitched or missable trophies, and to top things off, there are no difficulty trophies either. It took me 34 hours to platinum this game, and the trophies are a mix of natural story progression, defeating certain enemies, and a Batmobile full of collectible trophies. The story can be ran through fairly quickly if you just focus on the story missions and don't free roam around the city too much and stopping other crimes right away. When I played through this game, I stopped all the crimes each night while playing through the story, and I maxed out my level pretty quickly and still had half the story left, and I was the max level through my first playthrough. It made fighting easier, but added a ton of extra hours onto playing the game. All the trophies can be acquired in one playthrough except for He'd Be So Proud of You. This trophy is to get to the max level of the game, which is level 40. And this can only be done in a New Game Plus. It can be done fairly quickly though once you get to New Game Plus. Just skip every cutscene and just power through the main story missions until you get to 40. I think you'll probably have to be maybe like 8 missions in the story and you'll get to a 40. The group of trophies for defeating enemies is pretty easy to get also. Basically, just keep stopping crimes and you'll get them. There are 2 trophies in particular that take longer than the others. Those being Taloned, which is defeat 40 Feral Talons, 25 Gladiator Talons, and 15 Hunter Talons, and the Man-Bat family, which is defeat 10 Man-Bats in Gotham City. The easiest way to get these is to jump in and out of Knights for the Talented. When you just scan the map quick and make sure you look for the Court of Owls crimes and fast travel to them. If you don't see any, just end the night and keep repeating. And you'll be able to defeat at least one of each enemy at each of these crimes once you beat the game. As for the Man-Bat family, just keep fast traveling to different parts of Gotham and look for small triangle crimes on top of the roofs. If the triangle is not on a roof, it's not a Man-Bat, and so just keep skipping past them. Which brings us to the most time-consuming trophies in the game. There are a total of 4 collectible trophies in this game with a total of 154 collectibles to get. You heard that right, 154 collectibles, and it is time consuming. These trophies would be insanely difficult if there wasn't a way to look up locations, because I would say majority of these collectibles are pretty well hidden. The only one that is easy-ish to get is the Batarang Collector, which is to find all 60 Batarangs in Gotham. The only reason it is easier than the others is because they glow bluish purple, so they stand out. The second trophy is Claiming the Mural High Ground, which is to find all murals for Tim's Gotham City Street Art Project. There are a total of 12 street art locations, but they are pretty large on the building, so if you look up the locations, you shouldn't have too much of a problem finding them. The third one is History Major, which is to locate all 40 landmarks in Gotham. Again, I would look this up because in order to collect them, you have to find little gold plaques and interact with them. They're all on the street level as well, so you can ride your motorcycle around to each location, but these are definitely hard to find without looking up locations. And the last one is Read All About It, which is to find all 42 missing pages for the Mythical Historia Strigat book. Look up all locations for these as well, because if you don't, you'll be searching for literally hours on end. You need to interact with little white symbols. They're most likely on the side of buildings or inside of walls, and you find little missing pages for the book, but definitely look up the locations. But with that, let's jump right into grading this game. I grade the games on 3 categories from a scale of 1 to 5. The first category is time. I'll give this game a 2.5 for time. This is based off having to run a New Game Plus to get to max level and having to find all 154 collectibles. The second category is trophy difficulty. I'll give this a 1. None of the trophies in this game are hard to get since difficulty doesn't matter, and there really is no truly challenging trophy, especially because if there was one, you could just drop the difficulty to trouble being a boss or something. The last category is rage inducing. I'll give this a 2. The only reason I'm giving this a 2 is because of the collectibles. When you look up locations, depending on what guide you're using, it can be semi-annoying when you're right there, but you can't find the collectible. Overall, I would definitely recommend playing this game as long as you're okay with following a guide for the collectibles. This game is a pretty easy plat, just takes a little bit to get. The story is fun and the trophies are attainable without losing your mental sanity. Let me know in the comments how long it took you to plat in this game and what games you'd like to see in the future. Make sure you subscribe and join the chase so you don't miss any future reviews. Until next time, remember, plat chasing isn't a hobby, it's a lifestyle.